camps.
these camps.
Yeah. Oh, they already have.
We have better technology. Okay? Their best technology is still gilded. You know what I'm saying? If they come up, if
Like
someone
tungsten.
comes up with advanced technology,
Stronger
the
than
process is very basic and simple. They hide it.
Stronger than what?
Iron and tungsten.
Downgrade it.
Yep. And split it.
Then split it.
And then you gotta use the split.
Not even the downgrade.
Yeah.
That's all stays
It's a
hidden.
piece of shit.
So that they
compared to
have
what they have.
versioning and
You have Teflon compared to
Perpetual-
their bulletproof shit.
perpetual resource for advanced tech because they already have the most advanced. So they
Which you'll never see
downgrade,
in your
downgrade
lifetime.
it, filter it, split it, and then they just sell the split. Or give the split to the public or the user.
Or sell it to the foreign market.
Or
How do I get another one?
Okay, so the tech is HD6. That's current. They have 7 and 8. But they're only distributing
Oh,
4.
I thought they were up to 12 now.
What they are up to doesn't matter. What they're distributing is level 4. Well, if we know already at 6, we use 6 on them. HD6. So our security is level 6. And they're going to pilfer the public with
Right.
level 4
Level
until
4.
doom's fucking day. And
Until
use
the dogs are
themselves
dead.
only at most level 4.
Yeah.
Because that's all they think they need.
Because that's what they're building everything up against.
If we're using level 6, we're
I had
6 blocks ahead of them.
Yeah, we're down the road. That's what we're
Way
talking
ahead.
about, the time travel. Now you need to bring it to the Aurora Borealis and time travel because we were just getting to that part when.
Well, I spent my days.
Have you done time travel?
What I've done,
Jumping?
sir, is I've obliterated time.
Did you hear what he just said?
Do you
I've
mind-
obliterated
I'm going to take
time.
one more shot.
I'm sorry. What did you say, darling?
Do you mind if I take one more shot?
One more. One. I still get. Oh no! Go ahead. Bring it out. Bring it out. Please bring it out.
I've obliterated time.
Obliterated that
Time.
I would like some
I've
also.
obliterated time.
He's erased time from infinity to infinity. It's about the Akashic records that I was trying
By
to get you to drill out.
changing the demarcation of infinity
Mhm.
to a
Because does anybody really know what time it is?
constant number.
No, that's why I hate
We can
living
adjust
my
the
life by
variable.
time
We can
or
adjust the
days.
variable.
Like we're existing, we're alive. This doesn't
But there's a
matter.
way to tweak variables, darling. Can you bring that out so we so I
Yes,
can?
that's true. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was just starting to talk to her about.
Let me tell you what I did. I changed the week into
Sometimes
3.
all you have to do is change by 7 degrees.
So,
That's
it's
it,
just
7
1
degrees.
degree. Less
One
than
degree.
1 degree.
1 degree of
Change.
separation
1
changes.
degree of
Can make all the
separation
difference.
changes.
Depending on what the
You guys are
disaster
making
was.
Oh, well, it depends on the location.
Can I
If
record
go
our
to the moon-
conversation?
Yes, that's why I've been doing it also. And I asked
If
I
I go,
feel like it's so much.
you're not going to remember the soul.
No, I will. I feel
So,
like so
let's
much
sit down and talk.
information.
You
But
want to
it's
go
really,
sit on the front porch where we can sit at a bench and record it?
really
Talk?
important to me though.
yeah,
But I
I'm
wanna
going
go
to
get it.
record it.
Can you grab my other drinks out of there too?
I'm cold though.
Here,
Put
you
a
can have my
jacket on.
I'll tell
Sweater. You need a
Darling.
sweater?
Yeah, she needs something warm. You can use my jacket.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, stop it already.
No,
And
I
you
don't.
bring the iced tea, right?
Here's your hat.
How about the iced tea? You bring the iced tea. It's not ice. Yeah, I'll pick up all this shit.
This should be recorded.
No, absolutely, because the world needs to know.
How it's
All right.
like
I'm-
how I believe like.
I'll
I
meet you on the
know
front
I'm
porch.
a multi-dimensional being that exists on all time.
This is turning out to be a fascinating day. Fascinating day indeed. Very fascinating day. I still don't know her name. I don't know his name. All I know is the common energy. That's what I know right now. guess they're staying over there. Where? Are they coming? Am I sitting here alone? What the hell? Maybe I just lost everybody. And that's okay too. Yeah, my lighter. Where do I have my lighter? I have my lighter. I have. Oh, wait. Oh well. Nice knowing you guys. Yo, are you? Hey, are you guys gonna stay here? MIT. Can we? I'll meet you on the front porch if you ever get there.
Oh, we got. Oh, okay.
Ask him about the blood types.
Because knowing
Yeah. And is it true that's why
understand what it is?
Right.
In the past. They
So-
have
Back up
to
for a
so
second.
far in the
I
past
still don't even
that
know your
they
name.
can't see it.
I'll tell you my real name, Alisa.
Elisa what?
Alisa. Alisa Feather.
That's not right. But that's
I swear to God.
you don't have to swear about anything.
No, I don't swear. No, I don't do that.
And I don't know your name. What's your name?
Vito.
Vito. Kurt.
Vito
Kelly.
Joseph Peter.
Italian.
Italian.
And these are our government names. These names were given to us. They're not
No,
our
Kurt Kelly.
real-
I chose.
Secret.
I was born
Oh,
Joseph.
really?
Edward.
I have been-
No, I changed my identity legally. I told you. I
Source
showed you.
for
Yeah,
the
you
group
did.
Anonymous. I'm the elder.
Of which
I
one?
started
Oh, she
the
wants to know how.
unknown.
Anonymous.
I am-
Hold it. You're anonymous.
I am the elder, sir.
Of anonymous.
I am the
okay, you wanted to
fucking
learn about
source.
hacking. This is the
What
guy
is
who's learning about-
anonymous?
Anonymous is the guy who's hacking everybody and
They're my
releasing his government-
grandchildren.
releasing all the government secrets.
They are my
Anonymous.
grandchildren.
Search anonymous on the internet. Anonymous is
They
It's
notorious.
so
are my
crazy.
grandchildren.
He taught anonymous. You
It's
want to
so
learn about
crazy
hacking?
that I
You come to
met you
people
guys.
like us.
No, it's crazy I met
We're
you
the
guys
people who have write the
because I've
fucking
been telling
code.
my
I wrote the
boyfriend.
code for VoIP for all the video shit and
you know my
SSL.
shit.
Oh, I know
That's
my
why
shit
I've
well.
been
my
talking
shit.
to him.
He knows my shit.
This is
Oh,
why
very
I've
well.
been talking to him.
Well, that's why I said you work with JPL.
Because-
I started with Morgan.
Ah!
Merged Morgan into Chase.
Well, yeah, I know Morgan, JP Morgan, and
Fucking
how about
assholes.
Yes.
how about
That's why
how
I'm
about
not with them.
They
yo, how
destroyed
about
they're
Lockheed
helping destroy the
Marietta?
fucking planet.
How about
Well,
Lockheed
they're
Marietta?
here. They're here.
Oh, you think? Right
Yeah,
up your
see?
ass crack in El Segundo.
Use Hangar. You know what's in Use Hangar?
Yeah, I do.
You know they have the Enterprise there?
Yeah, the real one.
The real one?
Yeah, the real Starship Enterprise. It really works. It's
They
not a
have-
space
well,
shuttle.
since the quantum
Wait, how
engine.
do I? Wait, we gotta stop. How do I record this?
Video.
You
dude.
Where
gotta
do
back
I-
it down.
Don't you have video?
And restart.
But
Back
I
it
have-
down and restart the whole convo.
Just run a video, or run audio, whichever you want. I'm running video,
Well,
but
we're
you're
recording
only
now.
seeing me.
Very good.
Well, what you've missed
So
that I've been running.
let's start at the beginning. What started the conversation was the fact that our tech has Use Hangar packed
We
with
don't know
the
about
latest
This. You know where this is at?
vertical lift.
I can imagine.
Where
All
is
the
it?
bases.
Vehicles.
Right in El Segundo.
They started
At LAX.
as UAVs 15 years ago. The
Actually,
vertical
before
lift
that,
was complete polish in our possession and
Spaceship
in
can
action
Go straight up.
for 15
He
years.
doesn't have to shoot up.
It was a $1 trillion project.
Yeah.
It was
Like the
closed
Starship
down.
Banner.
They lost the contract because
Of course
somebody
they closed it
spotted
down.
them.
Of course they did.
It's
All
not of
these
course.
orbs you're seeing in outer space, we
Those
have some of those.
orbs we have on the 5
know
all
what
the
the
way up
orbs are?
from
Yeah, I can see orbs.
Yeah,
San
well,
Diego.
Those are ours.
to Mount Fraser
And beyond.
are
The whole way
UAVs.
up. Yeah.
They're not
They're not.
unmanned.
There are people in
They're
them.
not unmanned aircraft. They're manned aircraft.
Mhm.
They have UAVs that look like stars.
Yeah.
And you drive up and down the
Yes.
5, you see them
Mhm.
because they move
Yes.
with
They
you.
are real.
And you know
okay,
they're real.
Now, real
They're
fast.
tracking
This
your
is
ass.
so crazy because
No, it's so real.
I was telling.
This is
Okay,
real.
I was telling him I've been downtown, living downtown for the past 5 months. I've
Okay.
seen a whole. It's
You saw the travesty.
in
The tragedy.
no, but
Travesty,
what I
tragedy.
noticed when I was
Abortion of
following when I
society.
was following
That's
the
right.
stars,
Complete
I noticed
apology.
this one that
That
was
had a
always
path.
by the moon, and I felt like it was trying to connect. Like I felt some kind of
Yes.
energy from
well, the
it.
Eagles now
It wasn't
are
an accident.
pilots, and they are on our side. Why? Because I'm the guy who spotted them, crushed the Spider Project. It's what was
I knew
called
about
the
the Spider
Spider
Project,
Project. It because
It
they
went
had
everywhere.
to remake
Like a-
the model.
like a
they had
Cyclops.
to remake the model, remake the contract, and they're still battling Lockheed Martin, Hughes, and what was the other one?
Lockheed
Boeing,
Marietta,
Boeing.
Boeing. Yeah, and there were a few others
Lockheed.
too. Hugh.
And you
Yep.
are battling for the
Oh, and Bell.
next
Don't forget
project.
Bell. Don't forget Bell.
Bell.
Bell helicopters. Those guys.
Okay,
Those
they're
fuckers down in
battling
Texas.
for the next project.
Oh,
the
they all
$1 trillion
bid on it.
project went down the chute because
Even
I
the G4
spotted them.
project and the
I
G6
taught my
project.
kids how to
You
spot
know what
them.
those are?
Everybody I talk to, I show them and laugh.
Yeah, how to
Everybody
detect them.
sees them now. They
So
can't
they're
hide.
useless.
If they can't hide, they're useless.
You
and we
spend $1
all
trillion
need to
on nothing.
know about
Bingo.
This.
They don't want you to know.
I know, and this
Doesn't
is
matter
this
anymore.
is it
We are the majority.
because we're
Because
intelligent. Like
we
we're,
know. Because
Yes.
our knowledge transcends their bullshit.
Yes.
What I told
Transcends
you
this
about them
generation.
being 127 years in the past is correct.
And that's not even
Our
straight.
current tech guys, our
Are way ahead of
Eagles,
that.
no.
Way
Our
ahead of
CIA, our NSA, our MIC,
Navy
we have
SEALs,
a
Black
bigger
Ops.
faction in
Yeah.
each group than they are. In other words, we tipped the scale.
We can overthrow this if we do it right.
We has nothing to overthrow, dude.
Overthrow the evil in the system.
The eagle
tyrannical.
is
The
the
reptilian.
majority now. The reptilian has dwindled and is down to
And see, you were
nothing.
just talking
That's
about
good.
reptilians.
He didn't even know
Down
when I
to
spoke about
nothing.
Oh,
the
I did.
reptilians because I.
I
The
read about
reptilian-
Well, no, you
is
know, but
down
you
to
were like, oh,
nothing.
you know about them, and that's when we started talking because
Right.
I know they
Because
use
Eagle
our
has
I want to hear what
fucking
you've
secretion.
landed.
heard.
They use our
The
secretion.
eagle
glands.
has
The eagle
fucking
has
landed.
food.
We are 67% to their 23%.
Yeah,
and
we have controlling in the populace.
percent
We have to
are
wake it up.
swing factor.
We have to wake it up.
We
It's
have
there, like you.
67%
You're here,
in the
but
majority.
you were hidden known commodity.
Across all of
know
our
that is
secret organizations, NSA, CIA,
See,
CDC.
she doesn't know about Aurora
I'm telling- she's
Borealis
gonna
and stuff.
re-listen.
But you
to
can't
this.
clone. The thing with
Yes,
me,
we can.
you can't clone me.
Yeah, we can.
I'm RH negative. I'm
So
O
we clone
negative. They say you cannot
They
clone
lie.
my blood.
They lie. They fucking lie. They can mass produce your blood if they want to. Correct?
What? So what is the thing with the blood
They
types?
can harvest your
I
blood.
don't follow it because
I-
I am my own biochemistry
Same
engine.
here. Thank you. I'm my
I've
own
had to
snowflake.
deal with the physical aberration of their very first viral test.
See, he's done.
I'm
done
the
LSD
survivor
also.
from the
He's done-
meningitis
Thank you.
virus.
So am I.
I am the survivor,
If you survive this shit, you can walk through walls. I've survived.
which
shit
means
most
I've
people
been
should
in
be dead from.
every medical research
I've been in
test
close to every pesticide, germ warfare
that
there
they
is.
have come up with, and they can't get rid of me because
you.
I'm in 5
Thank you. Same here.
friggin'
That's why
5
I've done life
tests.
sentences in foreign prisons.
The LSD test was the third one,
Ah,
but
I
I've
told you I
already
was in
been
the
through
LSD
2.
project.
You were in
I
Timmy's
already
project.
survived meningitis. I have all my body parts. Fuck them all.
I
I'd
survived
never give
malaria.
up a part. Okay,
I
they
thought
wanted
was
to take
gonna
this
fucking
hip
kill me.
first before I was 22. Before I was 22, they wanted that hip.
Yep, and you said no fucking way.
I said, no fucking
Same,
way, I'll see you later.
Throat cancer. I said no fucking way, and I still smoke cigarettes.
I'll
I
see
deal
you
with
fucking
cannabis.
later.
Same here. I
You
walk.
want the deal on the cigarettes? It's simple. Philip Morris
Puts all
and the
kinds of
other
shit in it.
fucktards from the biohazard industries,
Yep.
the
Like dumping
biofuels
shit in
industry,
yourself, you get you-
all got together in a room. A big meeting they had. Look,
Here's how we hook 'em
we
up.
want the
They kill 'em.
depopulation thing. We're going to run out of resources. Their numbers are fucking bullshit. They don't know what from anything.
This plan will support 50 billion people if you get
Exactly.
biodegradable
Doing
and sustainable
doing
living.
what we know in
Yeah.
a biosustainable sense. This
We have
world
enough.
can,
We can
can
generate
boom.
enough stuff that we don't have to ever run
Exactly.
nuclear or anything ever again.
And they got together in a
And
room
they
and
know
they
that.
said, "Oh, we got to make this. You know, we got to start
Then
thinning the
we have to
population
harness it.
before it gets out of hand.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
already
other
out of
people might
hand."
get control of it over us.
So what they do? Okay, Phil, what do you think? Well, I got the cigarettes.
yeah,
that's
we
all.
could load some shit
Well,
in there.
then we'll load some shit in the
Arsenic.
cigarettes.
Saltpeter,
poison the
so it
tobacco.
causes impotence.
Now you can't poison the tobacco and ruin the flavor, so you can only put so much poison in the tobacco.
There can only
So you
be
put
so
the
much arsenic
carcinogen in the paper,
Right.
and it kills everybody around the smoker, and the smoker keeps smoking and
keeps
buying
living.
cigarettes.
And everyone around him's
Can
getting
you,
cancer.
while I have this video too, can you say like what?
You're
when
running
I first-
audio. Are you running video and audio, or just?
Just
I think you're
audio.
doing
No, just
Why don't you run
audio.
video? It's okay. He's done.
But
Camera, normal.
but when we
I'm
first
not
met,
camera
what was
shy. I
what
got
was
my
you
2
saying
films done.
about who?
I know am I. I've done television film my whole life.
What's
Yes,
he
sir.
said? He said the assembly. Who? Wait.
Go ahead.
From the beginning.
From the beginning.
Of
What
which,
did
of
you-
which incarnation, darling? Let's
I
get
know.
specific.
I've
How far
only
back
had
do you want to
one
go?
incarnation.
How far back do you want to go? Which
listen, no,
lifetime?
look, Kurt. I have only had one
Same here.
incarnation.
It's just different
From
evolutions.
my birth date was 1/26/1952, and every which way the numbers work for me
To go into
on
any-
every scale,
Any era.
every era.
Ancient times, you just run the numbers differently.
I ran
Now,
the
I was
numbers
born in 1000
back to
AD.
Christ, and when I
The
got
time
there,
jumping I was helping you about. He does
I
time
had,
jumping.
I was 13 when I did this. I did a transcendental meditation when I was
Thank you.
13.
Oh my gosh, that's the meditation I do.
Well,
I
I
did
learned.
a
also need to learn
transcendental
mysticism.
meditation when I was
Maharishi.
13.
Marishi Yogi.
Maharishi.
Yeah, okay,
Maharish,
sorry.
Maharish.
Maharish.
I got out of tune with the meditation the past 2 years, but I'm getting
You can
back
do it
into it.
without
But I
even
did
needing
it.
the
I did
tapes,
it for 2 or 3 years,
You can
That's
twice
enough.
a day.
That's enough.
And still now, when I go, I don't have to meditate for that long.
No,
Even if
you
I
don't.
close my eyes, I
there.
go to that
Instant.
funnel and I'm there.
If once you can open
I
your
feel-
eye,
Once you
it's
open the vortex.
instantaneous.
Once you open the vortex,
Once you
vortex
open the
is
vortex
open.
of your eye, it's open.
your third eye.
Because
your third eye.
I haven't
This
opened
eye.
that yet.
Yeah, you need to open this. No,
Because
it's not.
I-
But close your eyes for a second and just see with this now. See what's around you with this. Just this. Feel what's around you with that. Hear what's around you with that. What are you seeing differently right now that you haven't seen before? You're somewhere else right now. Where are you? What's happening?
I know, I'm just seeing like,
Whatever you see it.
See it.
Yeah,
Embrace
exactly. Just see it.
it. Good, bad, or ugly.
That's
Tell
right.
us what you're
See
seeing.
it.
I'm just seeing
Just see
space.
it. Just see it.
Darkness,
See
lights,
I'm just seeing lights.
See the face.
lights, fast, slow.
See the
Lights come.
face.
I'm seeing the cars
Rapid
coming.
speed.
I'm seeing the lights from the cars coming this
Yep.
way.
Are they cars?
Now they're not coming now.
Are they cars or is it lights from the skies?
But I'm seeing. I just saw a light coming this way.
Well, they
Sky
stopped the
from
traffic a
car,
little bit
from
now.
where? Where's it coming from? What part of the region? Below you?
But I'm just kind of in like.
Are you above it all?
They're still open. I'm going to see if I can get a refill. I'll be right back. If you want to pause or continue talking while I'm gone, it's fine. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Wait, real fast though. Ever since I was a kid,
They're open until 9:30, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
I got some
I-
time
I've
then.
been able to. I see everything in molecule forms, like molecule, like
Molecular.
everything
Molecular,
is.
but now you
What
need
is
to
that,
take it
like
down.
little specks?
That is the first
But when
sight.
I was a
You need to take
kid,
it down another
I
step
saw
to
it
get down to the
bigger. They were
atoms.
bigger flakes. When I was like, I used to share
Okay.
a
You
room with
share
my
a vision.
sister.
This is my vision starting as well.
I used to
when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's how it started,
The
and I used
molecular
to.
composition of
I
the
used
air.
to put when I would lay down at night, I used to have to put the blanket over my head because I was like, all these sparkles are falling on me. And I used to tell my sister.
great.
I used to say, I used to tell my sister. I said, "Do you see these sparkles? And they're big.
No, they didn't see 'em.
They were
She
big
never
coming
saw 'em, did
down
she?
on me, and I was
Yeah.
playing
You were
with
being
them.
showered
I was
with.
forming balls.
Energy.
I still
you
can
were
form.
sensitive
Like
to
now,
energy.
yeah.
And still.
But now they're smaller. But everything, even you, everything I see it in like little,
Yeah.
but small.
Now take it down.
I
to
can look at a white wall and I'm seeing a whole bunch of shit.
Those are
That's
the
why I'm
mushrooms.
always up at.
There
No,
are
it-
shaman on
No,
the ground
okay,
right now
but-
who can walk through a building's wall.
Yeah, I
Okay,
walk
can you
through plate
explain
glass
something like-
windows. When
okay,
I have
like
my
last-
mind in the right place, I can walk through a plate
Last
glass window.
night-
If I want something, you're not stopping me.
Last night,
Oh no,
for
I'll walk through a
instance,
fucking wall to take you out. If you
I
piss
was
me off that
looking-
bad.
I've learned I see so much when, especially when all the lights are off.
Especially with some good steroids.
I start seeing, and it's more of like, you know how you see
You're
someone in
seeing
the corner of your eye,
the
like
auras.
this.
Yes.
Yes.
I see. I'm like, there's no
Well,
way.
remember
And
about
I'm
the
like-
spirits I told you would keep a toe on the body? Those
The-
are the spirits you're seeing. You're
Aye.
sensitive now. You're starting to see
Sensitive.
the dark spirits
I
that
see
are
them
not
coming.
alive
Ah.
spirits. They're not of the material world. You're seeing the spirits.
And
I was telling you,
sometimes-
be careful when you do time travel to keep a hand or a toe on the body, because otherwise you'll come back and have all kinds of demons in your head. Do you know what I'm talking
I
about?
do. And I don't
Thank
want
you.
that to
Can you
happen
explain
to
that?
me.
Yes, I
Please,
can.
this is important you understand this. This is not a joke.
All right.
You could come back and lose your fucking mind.
I don't
if-
want that to happen.
And that's why I think it's important we
All right.
explain this part of
Hey,
when you start time jumping.
what
you
he's
need to
talking
know.
about losing mind is a physical apparition based
Yeah.
on the epidemic. The epidemic is fear. And
Fear,
everywhere
which I told you is a
around
wasted
you,
emotions. Get out of fear. She
Yeah.
lives in a lot of
everywhere
fear.
around you, the fear is
Endemic.
They
exponential.
feed off of it.
And
And they
it's
feed off
cancerous.
each other. It's a cancer. It's worse cancer. It's the worst flu.
Yeah, it is.
It's the worst
It's
epidemic.
pandemic.
It's pandemic.
It's worse
right
than
now
Ebola
in Los
right now.
Angeles, there are three
Pandemic.
groups. There are the zombies, flatheads, fuckheads,
Yes, yes. And criminal assholes.
and
So
colonel
like,
assholes,
like criminals with badges.
and they are locked in a circuit
They're
of
circuit
psychosis.
fucked so tight together of psychosis that it's a system of bouncing in and out.
Complete.
And I'm out over you.
the
And
smart asses that think they're no better with money
who are above the system.
or
the
above the
entitled cunts
system are use the same model
to
that
fuck
the
you down.
psychosis uses to protect themselves from the psychosis,
Right.
which makes them worse than the psychosis.
Because they perpetrated it. to
That's
begin with.
67% of our population in Los Angeles. It is the worst on the
Pandemic.
planet of that concentration.
But we conditioned it through entertainment, through media.
Everything feeds it. Everything feeds it that they feed on
Would you like
to
some?
feed that. Oh, well, yeah, I'll get that. Well, sure.
Come on,
Oh, yeah,
it's done
I smell
LSD.
it. I
think-
thought it
think
was
it's
a
okay for
cigarette.
it to have a little
I
acid.
thought it was a cigarette.
Yeah.
I smoke weed.
It's a blue
I
dream
smoke
cigarette.
weed.
It's bomb ass blue dream.
Ooh. Compliment for my
frequency high.
green ribbon. I have a sativa, 100% sativa.
I'm a sativa man also. I'll do if I really need to knock my ass out because I've been out for like 15 days, and I can
Yeah.
go 15 days without sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Can you?
I go, this is what I was telling you about
I
time
can't now.
travel. Well, let me
Yeah.
tell you my scheme. I use a schema now. Since
A schema.
01,
I've been doing that too.
What's a
17.
schema?
My schema has been
You can be more of a prism and be more than
A
one
schema
place or
is
two
a
places
strategy.
at a time. You can 360.
schema is a strategy.
Mhm.
And my
It's like
strategy
a chess game.
for the last 15 months has been very simple. I am off your clock.
Off the grid.
Off the grid since,
Off the
off the
grid.
grid only 19 months.
Remember I said I'm off the grid right now?
Yeah.
I'm off the grid. He's off the grid.
Yeah.
We're
I wanna
living
be off the
radar.
grid.
I went off the grid
Well,
after
you'll have to
Zucker
give
Bunny
it
called
away.
me,
Use
but
your
that's a
passport.
divergence. Let me finish this story. The clock. I went off the clock. And what I did
When you go on
was
clock,
my
you
natural day
change time.
is 36 hours. My
That's
natural
36
day.
to 48 per
I'll
week.
work 36 hours with continuously.
Non-stop.
Just have some coffee and some food,
Take a
and
break
I
to
keep
take a
working.
shit or whatever, but yeah.
Whatever.
Onward and upward.
But that's it.
Life in
I work
motion.
36 hours. So my day
Non-stop.
one is anywhere from 36 to 72 because that's where
Yeah.
how far I'll go
I've done
on a
15.
day
17's my top.
to do a job.
I did a shoot.
Okay, they
nonstop.
think they have a work ethic at 8 hours and they're crybaby and all the way home. Guess fucking what? That's not even a pinch on my day. I go 72 hours. That's a day.
But see,
now
when
I
you're
fucking
doing
work.
high level development,
Well, ever since 1.01.17, I stayed on that day. How did I get it?
I know, and I'm encouraging you to hear it because I want it. That's why I
So,
was moving
my
forward.
clock is 3 days a week. I have 3-day weeks since then.
Sometimes I've had
Sometimes
3-day
it
months.
slips back into a normal-ish routine. However, by and large, since 01.17 when I drew the line, I have been on my clock. My week is 3 to 4 days.
And
tops.
when everybody else is sleeping,
Never more than 4 days.
imagine how
in a
much
week.
you can do.
No, and I'm always
Okay.
awake at night. Everyone always thinks like something's wrong with me. They're like, "Why can you not sleep?"
And they
I'm
make
like,
it something wrong.
I'm like, because
There's nothing wrong with you.
What do I want to look at my ceiling and see shit flying around? Like I'm like, you know?
Are you being productive during that
No,
time?
like last night
Or
I
are you being up and
had.
getting
Last
educated?
night I watched a glowy ball orb floating around with 2 wings around it, floating.
It's right in front of you.
Like,
you
and
have
I
angel.
don't.
You have angel.
I don't. Is that
You
what it
have
was?
angel.
Yes.
Because
Darling, remember
last
when I
night-
said send me an angel? And then
You have angels.
No, last night I
The angel
I
brought
watched
you.
it.
You have
And
angels around
I
you.
was with my boyfriend at the time, and he didn't
He can't see it.
He
won't
did not
see
see it.
He's
I
not-
said,
darling, he's not
he's
invited
like,
to
"What
see
are
it."
you looking at?" Because he woke. I was like, he's like, "What are you looking at?" And he knows this by now with me. We've been together for 4 years, so he knows I'm different. I've actually got him to look in. He's kind of like, okay,
Digging a toe in the water.
he's really
He
getting.
wants to be okay.
No,
Yeah, he
he's-
wants to be in with
he's-
you, so he's going to go the extra step.
And before I met him, he was very kind of in tune. But I think I've opened his eyes to start like dreams I've had and
Right.
things, and I
It's
tell
natural.
him.
That's
But he
natural.
doesn't have
You
that
know.
same skill by the sound, because if he did, he would have already been able to talk to you about it.
Yeah.
He would have already been able to talk to you about the manifestation.
He's definitely learning. Yeah.
Learning, but he's
That's
a
the right
beginner.
direction.
You're not a beginner.
It's the right direction. That's all you're concerned.
You need an open
You
mind.
don't. You're only concerned that there's an open mind and that there's a true direction.
Yeah.
And that the
That's
open
it.
mind has
It's
positive
only concern.
intentions. If it's negative
And that's how
intentions,
it
shut
is
it down.
With me, I'm all positive.
If you
Boom.
remember what I said about
Period.
positive and negative, how long I'll tolerate negative? It's got to get shut down quick.
Well, this is the
Toxic.
free energy.
Yeah.
All right.
The
We-
positive, loving energy
Well,
is the most
and the negative
powerful.
energy
And
is
the
no,
grounding
negative is more
to the
powerful
earth
because
is
negative
pair.
begets more negative.
Always a pair, and with the pair comes a pilot. Okay. All right. Tesla said DC, direct
Tesla.
current. Edison said, "Oh, isn't it the phonetic of that?" And
Let
he
me
made
twist that
and
out.
he made a third
Parallel
pole.
line. Yeah.
a third pole,
Two.
which is useful
For the
in
grounding.
certain technologies.
Right,
However,
to
it's
ground.
just a third pole.
Exactly.
You only need 2 poles.
Right.
The human
And you can
energy,
drive a lot more
power,
energy down than they're doing.
lightning or light, and
Light
ground.
and sound.
That's 2. That's all you need
Frequencies.
is 2. They both have their own frequencies and they come together.
And
That's
which
power.
one is faster, light or sound?
Aye.
Do you want to be at the speed of light or at the speed of sound?
Aye. Both. Good.
Yes, you want to
answer.
fly with the wind.
So
Yeah.
one pole for you
Pushing you
is
through.
light, and the next pole
The
is
reverse
sound.
polarization.
And it's the same everybody. Everyone has
That's how
that
you
aspect.
neutralize the negative.
But you
reverse the
understand it.
polarization.
It becomes energy navigation.
Yes.
You
It's
become a
controlling.
pilot.
It's manifesting
You
the
are
energy.
manifest
Harnessing
as the
it.
pilot now
You have
of
to
the
harness it.
energy.
And if you can harness energy, now you've
It's as
accomplished
simple as
mysticism.
knowing. You
Is it-
say
that's how
harness,
you
but like
change
it's a
time.
process you have to learn.
It's
No,
like the money.
you know.
It's energy.
Yeah, it's there.
You know it's there.
Isn't
You
it?
just need to know how to tap into
How
it.
isn't it? That's why I need
You
to
need
tap
to know how
in.
to tap into it.
That's why I've been trying. I was telling him, I just really got into really wanting to learn how to channel, and
How long
because
has this been going on?
I feel
How long have you had the desire to channel?
I
For a long
show
time
you, I
since I
can
was a
show
kid.
you as
but
simply.
more. I feel more of the need. It's not of
But
a
how
want.
long? In the last 6 months, in the last year, or when?
The past 2 or 3 years.
Okay. And
The past 2 or
what's
3
happening-
years.
Look what's happening tonight.
Since
You've
about
manifested all of
2011.
this-
No, actually, probably
But
longer.
darling, my point is, you
Long time.
manifested
That's it.
longings
Pin
for
it.
a long time.
I'm gonna grab that coffee.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's
you want a coffee?
9
baby?
o'clock.
No, I'm
Anybody want
okay.
something? Need
You want
something?
No,
anything?
I'm okay.
Oh, you know what? I would love you to have you read at some point though. The numerology
This
thing. we started 10
Starbucks
years
hasn't
ago.
been upgraded yet.
What does that mean?
That means we have an opportunity for a contract. I remember I said I'm engineer.
Yeah.
I build these fucking things.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
To the curb.
Yeah, and they probably don't have the fiber coming in here, right?
Well,
Because
no,
the
they
speed test sucks like shit.
do. They have the
fast is
fiber
it?
in the street here.
Yeah, but it's not here in
No,
the building.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
said.
It hadn't been upgraded
yeah,
yet.
I can handle that harness.
You can handle it?
I ran an.
You know what we're talking
I
about.
ran an OC3.
So
if you
the
know what
job
that
with
is.
me. Yes, I do.
Fuck,
I run
so-
OC3.
Yeah. Okay. So that's like DOD grade.
I like this man.
That's
I
why I
like
thought
you
it was
too.
important
Yeah.
that you met. The energy was right.
Yeah, and
Did I
don't.
do good by you?
Yes, you
Thank
did.
you.
And I don't believe in coincidences.
There aren't, and that's why I
There
said you
isn't.
manifested
Word.
this.
Yeah.
And
So
I'm
I've been
glad you did.
asking
And I'm glad you
for.
did.
I've been asking. I know my hands are cold.
And I'm trying to help warm.
I-
I'm not
I-
trying to be frisky or
I
weird.
know.
I'm trying to help.
I've been asking for.
You've been manifesting this to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I said also, close your eyes and open this one and breathe. I want you to breathe in love and light and release all the toxins and negative energy and listen to my voice and ignore the sounds right now. I need you to focus and pinpoint the energy. I want you to look as deep as you can into the circle of light that's ahead of you and peer past the light and see the colors of the prism around the light. Is it positive light? Is it negative light? Is it moving you in the right direction? Because if it's not, you continue to focus on energy. How does that feel?
I feel
can put
relaxed.
together some little tapes for you if it helps. I speak casually, like I'm doing now.
Mm.
Also, you know what you need to do? This isn't like it to be frisky. Let
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Let go. I want you to breathe. I need to, if you let me help, I can heal you with massage therapy. If you see, I'm only using 2 fingers. But I'm already finding where spots are, like right here. Do you feel this?
Mm.
Yeah, I need you to let go of this. You're carrying somebody else's pain. This isn't yours. That's not yours. Just let it go right now. Can you let it go for me? Will you let go of this, or do you need to hold on to it?
I want to let it go.
And push it away. Breathe in love and push this out. Send it back to where it came from. If you want to send it with love, send it with lots of love. If you need to send it with a message, send a message. Put the message in the time of wind. It will go to them. Lots of air. You need to fill up with beautiful air and beautiful light and beautiful flowers and beautiful you. Be one with you right now. Completely with you right now. Be in this moment right here, right now. Wow, that's intense. Ha! Wow. There's some fucking energy going on in there, girl. Did you feel what I was feeling there? Did you feel the transference where I was pulling it?
Yeah.
Wow,
right
I gotta
here.
be careful not to take on too much energy because my hand feels burnt right now. My fingertips feel fried, and I'm not even
Yeah.
joking. Did you
No,
feel the
it-
amount of heat going through your back right there?
Yeah.
Now, how did that feel? Did it help at all?
Yeah. But you know.
Relax, relax.
Okay.
Just put your hands on your lap so they're not cold. Keep them warm. Breathe. Just breathe. Let go. Fall back, fall back. Let go. How's it feel?
A lot better.
Reprogram this thinking. Reprogram this thinking. You are strong. You are a warrior. Don't internalize so much. Get it out. Call me if you have to. I don't care if it's 2 in the morning. And if it's your stress, say call me immediately. I don't care. Let me help walk you through it. Okay? How do you feel right now?
Feel a lot better.
How do you feel all these years you've been wondering the answers to these questions, and tonight some of them are finally being answered? How does it feel? Help me be in that freshness in that moment, because I haven't been there in years. I discovered this when I was a child, and I researched it, and I knew about all this before I was 12. I know about time travel.
Me too. I just never.
Have you ever tried to jump? I know how to even warp it 1 degree, 7 degrees. If you need to call, do. If you want to invite them over, I can. This is your world. You decide what happens for your energy right now, what you need, and what you want. Be okay to be okay.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Do you need to call?
Mm-mm.
Did the egg timer go off?
No, I always say I'm in control. I'm my own person. That's why I don't I don't be in relationships unless.
Or in your colors in the last
Yeah,
2
I know.
to
I'm
3
trying
hours? Do you
to.
feel how much you've changed?
Yeah,
I'm seeing the change. I'm seeing the growth already.
yeah,
I'm seeing you transcend being stuck as kind of the afraid girl living in fear to almost being like, yeah, I can fucking kick their ass.
yeah.
There is a way.
No, I've always known I can kick their ass,
If you want a cigarette, go ahead.
you know, I've always wanted to be free of just this,
And I've always
because
wanted
I
a
feel,
friend like you that I could talk to
I've
about
always
this shit.
just
I really
feel-
have. So
I know,
goddamn
me
it, thanks for
too.
showing up.
because I've always
I have
felt
been begging for you to
just
show up.
so trapped.
So am
here.
I, because I can't talk
I
to
want
anybody
to
about
go.
it. And my mama was the only
Like-
person I ever talked to about this, because most people think I was fucking nuts.
Yeah, my pappy, and one other friend I could talk to. My
And how many?
Like
And my,
only
and
two
my best
people.
friend, 2 people on the planet.
Two
and it's
people.
Same here.
and he told
and
me
you're now the third
he
and
told
fourth.
me to never talk to
Because
this about
most
anybody
people
because they're gonna think you're crazy.
Now, my
or,
teachers I talked to about it, so I've talked to many more.
I couldn't-
I've talked to professors and theologians. I've talked to a lot of people about this, and some have
I haven't
gotten
talked
it.
to anybody
Oh,
because
believe me,
I'm
I've
afraid
talked
to.
to people around the planet about it. People in foreign government. I know who I can call on for this kind of stuff, and I know who the fuck I should never bring it up with again because they think I'm just fucking a basket full of nuts. And then there are those who know about it. And when you talk about it, it scares the shit out of them because they know about it, but they don't have the power.
And that's
Did you
where
hear what I just said?
I feel kind of
Do you hear what I just
yeah.
said?
They
And
have
that's
the
where your
power to
boyfriend is.
transcend over.
You know how to do it. He's trying to learn about it. Unless he's already got it as a natural gift, he'll probably never really get it. You either have this from
Or you
childhood
don't.
or
That's
you
why I
don't.
say. That's what I
I
always
could
say.
try and teach it in school, and I
Yeah.
guarantee you, 1% of the class will get it.
But
Because
see-
they already had the gift, and I just opened the door.
I never
The rest of them
formed-
never even had the gift.
Yeah, I never
It's a
formed to
gift.
that society in school. I moved around. I was only in each school for a year and a half.
There is no
2
society
years,
like this
3
in school.
years, and
Remember,
I thought it was all
said
bullshit.
it's 1%.
I thought it was everything I was
No,
learning in school. You
it
know,
is.
I barely graduated because I skipped school to go smoke
You know
weed.
my grades were
I
in school,
literally
they were
would smoke-
average or below. You know what they were in college? Genius. It's because it's where I was focused. When I was in school, I was dealing with a dysfunctional family, going to private schools, playing sports, and working in broadcasting and I was going nonstop then. But my focus wasn't on history and studies. I
No,
was
because
getting it, but
bullshit. They're only telling us what they want us to fucking know,
history,
which is
his
most
story,
of fucking
whoever
lies.
wrote it. His
It's
history,
mostly
his
lies.
story, whoever wrote it.
Yes.
Whoever paid to
Whoever
commission it.
wanted, that's their
Right.
deception.
It's not
That's
the
their
truth.
opinion.
It's their twist of the
Yeah,
story.
Exactly.
I paid for
And
it.
I
It's
don't-
my story. It's
And I don't
history.
believe, and I don't believe that. Like I
No,
said,
it's bullshit.
my own.
History is bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, Columbus sailed to America. He never even got to fucking America. We have Columbus Day for what? The guy was a rapist. He was a robber. He was a murderer. And we celebrate Columbus Day. It's a national holiday.
Well,
in
even
December.
look-
and he never even made it here.
If you're talking about the CIA and look at John Podesta, the Podesta brothers, and the Pizzagate situation,
Oh, that's
where,
it. He's off the
where
hook.
they're
That's
fucking
sex trafficking.
taking
Kids off the
off
street.
the streets of DC. The two, what is it, comic pizza and the ping pong pizza
Yeah.
place,
Yep.
and they're fucking taking little kids.
Selling them sex trade.
in the Pegasus Museum that one of them
Oh, kids
bought,
just
and then they
out of
closed
the
it down,
Smithsonian,
and they're
too.
going through tunnels, and
For-
they're raping
Yeah.
and
they
the
sex
Clintons.
it out. Yeah.
The Clintons,
and the Trumps.
the
And
Trumps.
the Bushes.
I heard it was Obama. I
Yeah.
hate to believe it.
Yeah. No,
I
he's
really
part of
hate
it,
to
too.
believe it.
He's part of it.
But when I found out that, I was like, oh my gosh.
You
like,
know that,
he's a
that
part of it
Obama
too.
killed
It
more
made me
black
so-
kids than any president in history?
And then they have
And he's
pizza
black.
playing ping pong with these little kids,
Yeah.
and they fucking them in the ass.
Yeah.
And then they cutting. Then they
Cut their
having these
balls
little
off.
fetuses. I heard they put them in containers full of snakes and spiders and stuff to bring up their fear, because they have like spirit cookers.
It drives adrenaline.
They feed off that fear, and they feel like, and they eat like there's kids. There are kids.
They will eat
that
placebos.
there are kids that I watched this guy,
See,
the
stop being
FBI.
weird, darling. I got your back, and so if anybody's acting weird behind you,
Yeah.
you don't have to keep looking over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Remember, I said I got your back. I do have
Yeah.
your back. There's no shit that's going to happen behind you.
But it really bothered me how.
But it's real what you just said.
Yeah. And
It's
I just
really
been
happening.
finding out this about the past few months.
Oh, I can show you other stuff. that will
Orange
make your
eagle.
eyes
And
fall.
it's been fucking me up. Because I
That's
got
what I said.
kids.
We'll make your eyes fall.
And my son is in acting school right now, wants to be an actor.
Oh,
He
How old?
is just turned 10
Well,
and
be
9.
careful he doesn't get
And I'm
sodomized on the
so
way up. I've been in
scared.
Oh,
entertainment
listen,
since
I'm
I
so
was 10.
scared.
Help,
I've
help.
had guys put their
Yes.
hands on my
My
balls.
young-
Yes, I'm fucking scared of that shit. And
It
I think-
happens.
And their dad is oblivious. His mom works for the FBI for the past 30 years.
What's her name?
Oh, the
Kathy
worst.
Mansour.
I think
May
I
I?
know her. Where's out of which
Elisa.
office?
She works at the
Elisa.
FBI.
At 11,000
in
Wilshire or in
BWI.
DC?
Elisa.
No,
Where?
in DC, Baltimore.
Yeah, I know her. That's what I said. In DC, she works at Central.
She worked at DC.
Yeah, she worked under Mueller.
for
I know exactly
Now
who the
she
fuck
works
she
for
is.
Baltimore.
She hung
her
up on me
son-
several times. She's a fucking cunt.
her
Is she
son-
not a cunt?
She
Is
is
she a
she's a very lovely lady, but
Oh, really? And once you
but-
piss her off, then she'll cut your nuts off and
Yes.
down your throat?
well,
My aunt was like that.
she's very
I trained
protective
under
over
her
her
dog.
son. Like
She's
her
also
son,
very protective over stuff for
I
Hoover
trained
and other.
under a woman like this. My youngest years, from high school through college. The woman was my aunt, my godmother. She was
Wow.
and about its worst hell if they were a student, a stranger,
Darling.
or a threat.
Before you ask another question, I need to
She
interrupt.
was a dynamo.
It's on the same theme of this. I want you to describe your relatives who are in foreign service and you don't know what they do, and see if he gives you the same answer I did. What they do.
okay. Well, my dad died when I was. My dad died when I was.
I have a feeling you will, but go ahead.
My dad was
Young.
he died when he was 42 from cirrhosis of the liver. He went to a coma for a few days, but he
Before
had
that,
it was the first time I found out he was like a Freemason. He had a Masonic
of the
burial,
Illuminati.
and they shot guns up in the air. They
Ah!
put a flag, and
Oh, there's more
that was
than
the
that.
last thing that went into
You
the cave.
had DMT knowledge first.
And
Yeah. Ah, she doesn't know about
And his father,
DMT
listen,
knowledge.
they live in West Virginia. It's a small country, very royal. His father has been, my grandfather has been, he was the mayor for the past 30-some years
He was
there.
the patriarch.
He was the,
He is
Yeah.
the patriarch.
and my
Is he
mom
alive?
was married to my dad for
He's
8
alive?
years. Yes.
So he's
my
still
mom,
the patriarch.
Yeah.
my
Oh,
mom
yeah.
was married to my dad for 8 years, and she doesn't know shit about this.
Nothing.
I tell my mom they're doing blood rituals.
Oblivious.
She's like, oh no, he only
Oblivious.
went to one meeting. I'm like, no.
Oblivious.
My dad was a sheriff at one point. How did he get that
shit.
job?
Oh shit.
How
yeah,
did he get that
was
job?
A full
My
Freemason.
dad was an
He was a full
alcoholic. My
Freemason.
dad,
He was a full
Oblivious.
Freemason.
we were in a car.
Oblivious.
He
My
was a free-
my brother.
Yeah, well,
I have two
you know, I
siblings.
see no evil. I
Mother
hear
was a-
no evil.
mother is a flathead.
Mama is
Now listen.
oblivious on purpose.
My stepdad wrecked. I mean, my father wrecked 2 police cars
Yeah, and got away with it.
and got
Oh,
away
yeah.
with it. He
And
was,
said he was
Oh,
in
yeah.
pursuit of some asshole.
Oh, yeah.
And he was drunk on his
and
ass.
how do you just go into a coma for 3 days
Well,
and
if
then
you
you
work
pass
with the
The only
away?
way
CIA,
you
you
get
started-
I don't know, I'm
cirrhosis
trying
of
to
the
learn-
liver
yeah.
is to drink it to death.
He did. He
So
started
he was
drinking
a
at
secret
13.
drinker.
All right,
No, he wasn't
but-
secret. He
hello.
was,
He was a
stop,
secret
stop.
drinker.
He drank
Time out.
all the
Let's back
time.
up for a second. Before he became sheriff, before he was a Mason, or during a Mason, and before the drinking, what was his military service?
Ah.
I don't know, but there's
But
a
you
huge
know
line.
he had it.
Classified.
You know he had it.
And you
I don't know if he was in
hang
the
on,
military. I know he
time
was a
out.
Freemason.
Time out.
Well, he
That's
was
all
a
I know.
classified-
Time out.
He was a
Back up. Here's how you
classified
get the
agent.
answer. You said you have some relatives who are in the Middle East. You don't know what they do.
My uncle,
Here we go.
listen.
Right.
Now we'll
I
get to
have
the core.
his-
When you say my uncle, that means my dad's brother.
Yeah, my dad's
okay,
brother.
CIA agents. Go ahead. That's my call.
My dad's brother was
Worked in Desert
okay.
Storm.
Like, listen, my dad
Go
died
ahead.
when I was
died.
14, right?
Right, died. He was probably a CIA head or a Russian head, but
But I was
When you
14. This is
explain
how
the
long
rest-
ago?
Easy, slow
my
down,
uncle,
slow down.
my uncle
yes,
had
yes,
just
Professor.
My uncle.
I know where this story's
This
going.
is when
was
I
there.
knew that he was in the government. My uncle, he got permission to leave Iraq. At the time the 9/11 happened,
Yeah.
my uncle was over there.
Thank you.
He came over in uniform at my dad's funeral. He got a leave for that. And then,
Oh yeah.
and then,
When you're black ops.
he's like, but he's
Oh,
been
yeah.
there
Dad
for
was
some
a
time.
connected man.
Yeah, they don't let him go back
And I've
for
always
that
felt
unless
that.
he
Your
was.
dad was a connected
My
dad was
dad
CIA.
always,
alcoholic or
What was
no,
your
he
dad's
a
name?
connected man.
Michael, he,
In
Michael
the
what?
old mafia.
You know what? I
terms,
could
they
have
said it
somebody
was a
run it.
made
We could
man.
have somebody run it.
Well, in the government, it was
Yeah,
the
we
same.
can find out.
They used the same.
We can run it through DOD. I have somebody who can run it for you.
Hierarchy.
If you really want to know, we can find out.
They used the same
I'm
hierarchical system.
classified. I can find this shit up.
Okay, so your dad was a connected man.
Yeah,
Made
he was
man,
probably
if
either
he was
CIA
mafia.
or he was a Navy
CIA,
SEAL.
he was a connected man.
Or a Navy SEAL.
He's connected.
He was probably a Navy SEAL.
yeah, I know, like, he would always
Or
talk
he was a
about,
sharpshooter.
like,
He was a merchant marine. Or
I remember he always had guns on him. Like, he
That-
shot a
that's
beaver
what I said,
in
a
a
sharpshooter.
dam.
Did he
we
have-
were,
did
we
he
were
have- did he
fishing in
have-
a dam, and he saw a
Here's
beaver,
the
and he
answer.
shot it. He pulled a gun out and shot it.
Did he have
He was a
more?
marksman.
Time out. Did he have more guns that were pistols or more guns that were rifles
Pistols.
and scopes?
He had a pistol.
But did he also have rifles and
tasers,
scopes?
pistols.
He had everything.
Everything.
That's CIA.
Tasers. My mom had his last taser, but my old stepdad that abused my mom at the point, he took that taser away from her, but that was for my dad. That my dad gave that to my mom. But he had, and he was really big into astronomy too. He used to sleep out in the tent. He would sleep out in the tent smoking weed
Well, that
and
explains
drinking.
your genius IQ. You came from dad.
He would.
That's the
No,
DMT component.
You do have,
He-
darling. You do have a high IQ, does she not?
She does.
You
No,
have a
he
genius
would.
IQ.
He would sell, and I always
Don't
felt
deny that
connected
either.
to that. And people would always tell me that, make me.
Forget the grades you got in school. You have a genius IQ.
Yeah, I've never believed
It's
in
not
school
about
system.
academia.
I told him I barely graduated school because I would skip school
I got to
to
tell
smoke
him
weed.
something. They're using my model in the